Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a what's in my bag for Disneyland Paris video. I thought I'd share with you guys some things that I pack in my bag when I go to the parks. So first things first, my bag. So my bag is this one. It is the Disney Store Animators bag. This was, I want to say, around £25 from the Disney Store. I did have it for my birthday, so I'm not sure whether it's still there or not. But this bag is quite a spacious bag. You've got a bit here, you've got a nice big bit in there, and then you've got a lovely little front pocket as well. So this is what I will take with me when we go to the parks. I used to have the Primark Mickey Mouse bags. They are really good as well. They're quite handy, not as big as this one, but it doesn't matter. So what I pack, so I've got everything laid out in front of me. So what I tend to do is I'll have, what should we start with? So let's start with this. So this is my passport. You guys probably won't need it, but when we go in September, it'll be the first time that Chris and I will use our annual passes. So of course, first things first is you've got to make sure that you have your park tickets / passes / whatever you're using. So for us, it'll be our annual pass. That's what we will use. For you guys, it'll be probably your park ticket. So park tickets come in two ways really. They've got a little, you've either got a little ticket like that, or you've got the big A4 print off sheet. If you do have the big A4 print off sheet, that's what we had at the last trip. We popped it in a Polly Pocket, folded up and put it in our bags. You do want to keep those nice and secure, because if you've got a two-part ticket, you're going to be using it to get in and out of the parks. So do keep it in a Polly Pocket or a plastic bag, anything that's going to keep it safe. The next thing is, for me, my camera. So obviously I cannot show you my camera because I'm using it, but this is my camera case. It does have a separate strap, so when I go around the parks I tend to have my camera across here and then my backpack on my back, but this is always just handy to chuck in my bag when I want to put everything away if I'm going on a ride. The next thing I have is, of course, which is plugged in, my phone. I don't really know anyone that would go to Disney Park without their phone. To be honest, I use this mostly because it has the Disneyland Paris app on it, and it also has my PhotoPass app on it. So again, really handy. The Disneyland Paris app is great to know which rides are closed if you're heading towards them. Double check just in case. That's a really handy little app. And of course the PhotoPass app is for my PhotoPass. Next is this. So this is our portable charger. So I've got the wire here. In fact, I think this is the wrong wire, but close enough. I've got a wire here. So I always take the portable charger and the wire. This lasts us a good like 3 days in the park, with full charges as well. It is quite heavy, so I suggest having a look on like Amazon or something and seeing if there's like a lighter one, but it's quite chunky, but I mean, it's fine for us. And you can actually put 2 phones in at once, so we can both charge our phones at the same time and chuck them in the back of our bags. Next, this is probably just a little giveaway, but you know, you gotta have your ears in here. So I have got these ones. In fact, I've got many ears. You will soon see the amount of ears that I've got. These are from Disneyland Paris when I first went about 4 or 5 years ago. They're the Queen of Hearts ears. I think wherever you go in the parks, you'll always have your ears either on you or in your bag. So if you are somebody that'll put them in their bag a lot, make sure you get a bag that's big enough. I mean, these do fit in here perfectly fine, and it still zips up. So that was the only problem I found with the Primark bag, is that my ears didn't fit. Another thing for me is a water bottle. This is my Jack Skellington water bottle that I purchased in the Disney Store sale. It was reduced down to £5. Basically all throughout the parks there are water fountains. All throughout Disneyland Paris there's a water fountain somewhere, so you can top up your water for free wherever in the park. So make sure you keep hydrated, because as you know, park days are long days, so make sure you take a water bottle with you. It doesn't have to be one like this, it can just be like a plastic one that you've used before. Anything will do really, as long as you're happy with it and it doesn't leak and you can fill it up. Something else is, well, for me, I carry around this. This is very excessive. I don't really suggest to many people to carry it around. Basically, I'm very OCD when it comes to planning trips. I have like all the restaurant menu items that I fancy on here, how much they are, where they're placed, when they're open and when they're shut. I am very OCD and organised. I cannot help it. I love planning. So for me, I take this book with me. It says where everything is in case I forget, because there are times when I've gone and said, oh, I want to eat here, and then I've got to it and then completely forgotten where that place was or what I was going to eat or something like that. So I do like to have a little bit of a plan in here. I will say though that it's maybe slightly excessive. I mean, you don't have to. It just depends on how you, if you go with the flow and just you'll go with whatever you fancy when you're there, crack on, that's brilliant. If you're very organised, then I suggest getting a little one, probably something a bit smaller than this will do, but just a little notepad, just you've got it there so you've got extra notes in case you forget something, because there's times when I can't look at my phone and things like that, so I'll just quickly refer back to this. Something else is this. So this is a card holder. This is just from Primark. Basically, I do not take my purse with me when I go to the parks. I do not take it. It's chunky. I don't need it. I tend to put everything on my card. So I just took this with me, and I took the tiniest, I mean it was about this big purse, like coin holder with me for any loose change that I may have had. But basically what I do when I go away is I have one of these. So this is a Revolt card. So I don't take my actual bank card with me, I take my Revolt card so that I can top this up from my bank account whenever they have an app. So I just transfer money over and it'll convert it into euros for me, and I just use this when I go around the park. So I just pop this in there and I'm sorted and ready to go. I haven't got to worry about fussing around trying to find this big purse, getting everything out. I've just got this. What else have we got? So for me, again, I am very OCD, I am very cautious. I have a first aid kit, surprise. I do suggest, if you want basics, oh, my camera battery is flashing, ooh. If you just want the basics, to have plasters, paracetamol, blister pads, and any medication that you do take. This one comes with plasters, wipes, all sort of things. Then I've put paracetamol and ibuprofen in there. This was from Poundland. Something else I would say is one of these. Now you're probably thinking, what the hell is one of those? This is a Mac. It's a poncho in a ball. They are sort of a one-use thing, but these were £1 from Primark, and you've got a little foldaway poncho in there, and it attaches to your bag. Nice and simple, nice and easy. I'm going to worry about folding up this poncho and trying to shove it in your bag. Oh, I haven't got time for that. So I've just got one of these. They do come in pink and blue as well. So I will just attach one of these to my bag and use it. Another thing is a pair of socks, because one, I don't like having wet feet at all whatsoever. Ugh. So I carry a spare pair of socks in my bag for whatever reason. If I'm getting blisters because the socks that I'm wearing are too low, if I've got trainer socks on, if they've just got soaking wet on a ride and I want to change my socks so I can feel a bit more comfortable, I've got my socks there. Who knows, you could get a hole in your sock and it's making you have a blister, I don't know, but I do carry a spare pair of socks with me. Seasonal things. Now these are options, obviously depending on the weather. I have sun cream. I do not have a bottle this size, but I have a travel size bottle, because you're in the parks, you're in there all day, you want to spend as much time as possible in there, which means you're going to be in the sun a lot. So I have a little bottle of sun cream with me, but on the flip side, if it's winter, I carry a pair of gloves with me. You might not find that it's cold, you don't feel the cold so much as you're walking around and going on and off rides and everything. However, in the evenings when you're sat down, you're trying to watch the fireworks show and you're waiting for it to come on, you'll start to feel the cold. So I bring a spare pair of gloves with me so that I can pop on and keep myself warm just as I'm about to watch the show. And that is everything. Yes, it is. It is everything that I take with me. Do let me know what you guys bring and if you guys have any tips of what you take in your bag with you. But yeah, other than that, I am done. I have nothing more to say. Just let me know in the comments below if you want any new videos, if you want something specific, and also don't forget to check out my Instagram as always. Right, thank you so much guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye!